I always have this fear of if I share more, people would actually stop working with me because they have learned and I'm no longer useful. Shameless marketers brought shame to the rest of us. Wow. A short term, profit maximizing hustler can easily adopt a shameless mindset. Spamming, tricking, coercing. Is there any other profession that proudly does this? You won't find civil engineers who call senior citizens in the middle of the night to sell them worthless collectible coins. You won't hear of accountants who extract customers' data without permission, or orchestra conductors who proudly post fake review online. This shameless pursuit of attention at the expense of the truth has driven many ethical and generous marketers to hide their best work, to feel shame about the prospect of being market-driven. That's not okay. The other kind of marketing, the effective kind, is about understanding our customers' worldview and desire so we can connect with them. It's focused on being missed when you're gone, on bringing more than people expect to those who trust us is 6 volunteers, not victims. There is a groundswell of people doing marketing because they know they can make things better. They are prepared to engage with the market because they know they can contribute to our culture. People like you. I must say, I had a paradigm shift when I was actually trying to build my YouTube channel. One of the biggest dilemma when I was getting started and building my YouTube channel was I was afraid of sharing. How many of you feels the same way? I always have this fear of if I share more, people would actually stop working with me because they have learned and I'm no longer useful. So that was the biggest hurdle when I was building my YouTube channel at the very beginning stage, because I couldn't break through the mindset over there. Because you know what, back then I was actually kind of switching over from agency life to a full coaching life. So what I coach, what I do, I actually teach people how to do effective advertising. So I have all these strategies in place, the techniques that I use, the steps that I use, all these different things that makes me special is really something that I have to let people know in order to draw the right people to me. But the problem here is I'm not sure whether this would actually help me bring the right people. So at one point, I was actually doing that kind of marketing that Seth was saying here. I actually run ads and I create content that try to arouse curiosity among these audiences and say that, hey, if you want to do more, click this link and I'm going to share with you more. And I actually do a lot of fencing on my content. That's not okay. So that was my strategy back then when I was building my YouTube channel and did not see success for a while. So for the first few months, it was nothing. I was experimenting. I was not doing the right thing. But at one point, it was actually forced by the pandemic because frankly, it has come to a point where I did not have much to do. So I decided to do a different way. I decided to really create content that gives a lot of value, but I just give one piece of advice at a time. So in order to actually have a worldview of what I do, as in like piercing all these different strategies, techniques together, it's not that easy to kind of like build the connection with all these content in place because really, even I draw them out, I group them together in a playlist, you're still not able to kind of like make sense. And the other thing that's really important here is knowing it is one thing, applying into the business is different things. So then I realized when I start to really share my heart out and give everything away, I started to connect with the right people. Because these are the people who were facing the problem, they were having the challenge. When they searched for it, when they watched the video, they really felt that they learned something and they want to get more from me. And that's how I actually draw the right people. So if you are actually starting out, especially when you're at a point of you want to start doing marketing, especially if you want to do content marketing, that's in my opinion one of the most important marketing that we have to do as a coach, as a consultant, as an expert in the market. It's really important for us to actually put ourselves out there to let our ideology shine, to really make a point of what we stand for and to let the world know what are we really good at. You really have to understand that the best way to create marketing, the best way to actually create content is to give away everything. Because the more you give, the more you get. You're going to draw the right people in. You're going to have abundance. You got to feel really grateful because first, you're really giving the best to the world. That changes everything. And when people feel that you're genuinely giving, they want more from you and they will come to you.